Welcome to Whispers of Wisdom, gentle tales for your heart and mind. The night is silent. You find yourself in a quiet room. The air is still, heavy, filled with the weight of shadows. The walls are dark, the corners hidden. You cannot see much, only the outline of faint shapes blending into the dimness. It is not frightening, but it is heavy, like the pause between thoughts, like the breath between heartbeats. You breathe in, and the air feels cool, untouched. You breathe out, and your breath disappears into the darkness. For a moment, there is only silence, only the sound of your own breathing, steady, calm, soft. Your eyes begin to adjust. You notice the way the shadows shift slightly, as if alive. The stillness of the room seems endless, and yet comforting. You sit in the center of this room, a space where nothing moves, a place where the world has gone quiet. At first, the silence feels heavy, but with each breath, it grows lighter, as if the shadows themselves are waiting, as if they hold a secret you have not yet discovered. You close your eyes, and in the stillness you sense something, not sound, not movement, but the feeling of presence. The room is not empty. It is full, full of possibility, full of waiting, full of the quiet before light. You let your breath settle, slow, calm, gentle, and in that stillness, something inside of you whispers, a wordless voice, a soft reminder that even in the deepest darkness, light can be found. Your body relaxes, your shoulders soften, your hands rest gently as if cradling the silence itself. This is the beginning, not of fear, but of discovery. The room, the shadows, the silence, all are here to guide you. All are part of a story that begins with darkness and leads toward light. You let your awareness settle deeper, like a stone resting on the bottom of a calm river, still, quiet, peaceful. And then, almost too soft to notice, you sense it. A flicker, a possibility, the faintest spark waiting to be seen. It has not yet appeared, but it is there, a promise of light. You breathe in once more and prepare to witness the moment the spark arrives. The silence holds steady. The darkness lingers like a soft blanket. And yet, something begins to stir. At first, it is almost invisible, a whisper in the stillness, a quiet suggestion of warmth. Then, a spark, small, fleeting, fragile, a flicker of light breaking through the heavy shadows. It glows faintly, golden, trembling, like the first star appearing at dusk. It shivers against the darkness, uncertain yet unyielding. The flame catches, and suddenly there it is, a candle glowing softly in the still room. The wick burns with gentle persistence. The flame bends slightly as though breathing. Its light is small, yet already the darkness shifts. Shadows retreat, corners soften. The room is no longer endless void. It has shape. It has presence. The candle's glow fills the air with warmth. The cool heaviness begins to lift. The room breathes with you. You draw closer. The flame does not speak, yet it tells a story of persistence, of courage, of hope. Such a small light, yet even here, even now, it changes everything. You notice the way the flame dances gently, how it bends, then rises, then bends again. It moves with the unseen breath of the room, never still, never rigid, always alive. The shadows do not vanish completely, but they soften. They become companions rather than threats. The flame teaches you darkness and light can share the same space. You breathe in, and the air feels warmer, touched by fire. You breathe out, and the flame seems to glow brighter, as if it shares your breath. This light is more than a candle. It is a reminder that even the smallest flame holds strength, that no darkness is too great to resist the touch of light. You watch the glow spread gently across the room. The walls catch the warmth. The floor softens into amber tones. The air glimmers faintly with golden breath. Your body relaxes deeper. The heaviness from before fades into quiet ease. Your heart feels lighter. Your mind feels calmer. The candle is steady now, no longer a spark, but a flame, alive, present, guiding. You feel yourself drawn inward, not towards the flame outside, but toward the flame within. A realization stirs gently. That inside of you, too, lives this spark, this quiet flame, this light that no darkness can extinguish. The candle glows steadily, its light spilling softly across the room, and you sit with it, breathing in calm, breathing out peace. The room no longer feels empty. It feels alive. It feels whole. It feels safe. In the glow of this single flame, you rest. You listen. You allow its warmth to sink into your spirit. This is the beginning of light, the spark that becomes a flame, the flame that becomes a guide. And as you watch the candles glow, you know the journey has only just begun. The flame steadies. Its flicker softens into a quiet rhythm, a living heartbeat of light. The candle no longer seems fragile. It burns with quiet strength, not loud, not forceful, but steady, certain. The glow spreads further now. It touches the walls, painting them in golden hues. It lingers across the floor, spilling warmth across the wooden boards. It reaches the corners, where shadows had gathered thickest. The darkness does not vanish, but it changes. It softens, folding gently into the edges of the room, as if bowing before the flame. You notice how the candle's light is not harsh. It does not glare. It does not demand attention. It simply exists. And in its existence, it transforms everything. The air glows with faint warmth. Shadows dance lightly, no longer heavy but graceful. Every surface reflects a quiet shimmer of gold. The candle hums without sound, a silent song, a melody of stillness and peace. You feel your breath slowing again, matching the flame's rhythm. Inhale, soft glow. Exhale, gentle sway. Inhale, warmth. Exhale, release. Each breath draws you deeper into calm, deeper into safety, deeper into peace. You watch the candle closely, the way the flame bends and rises, the way the wax softens and melts, the way the light caresses the space, never still yet, never chaotic. The glow feels alive, alive in the room, alive in your breath, alive in your very spirit. It is not only the candle that glows, it is you. Your chest feels lighter, your mind feels quieter, as though some hidden flame within you has awakened. You realize this candle is more than a simple object. It is a mirror, reflecting the light that has always lived inside you. You let this thought settle gently. No need to hold it too tightly. Simply allow it to be, like the flame itself, soft, alive, present. The candle's glow fills the space completely now. You see details you had not noticed before. The gentle curve of the walls, the texture of the floor, the quiet dust in the corners, sparkling faintly in golden light. Nothing is hidden anymore, and yet everything feels softer. The flame does not reveal to judge. It reveals to soothe. It reveals to comfort. It reveals to remind you, you are safe. You close your eyes for a moment, and even then, the glow remains. Behind your eyelids, the light softens into a gentle warmth, a golden hush, a quiet inner brightness. It feels as though the flame has moved inside you, not separate, but one with you. Its glow, your glow. Its steadiness, your steadiness. Its peace, your peace. You rest in this realization, breathing slowly, allowing the glow to cradle you. The room no longer feels heavy. It feels alive, alive with the candle's light, alive with your own inner flame. And in that living glow, you understand, darkness is never final. It is always waiting for the light. Even the smallest flame can change the whole room. The candle continues to burn, quietly, steadily. Its glow will remain, and so will yours. The flame wavers gently, not from weakness, but from life. It bends, it rises, it leans into the invisible breath of the room, and with each movement, shadows shift and sway. The walls, once still, now ripple with soft silhouettes. Dark shapes stretch and fold. Corners pulse with gentle movement. The room becomes a stage where light and shadow dance together. The shadows are no longer heavy, no longer silent. They move graceful and fluid, as if they are partners of the flame. Some lean closer to the candle, others drift farther away. All of them bend, fold, and swirl, guided by the rhythm of the light. You watch them carefully. They do not frighten you. They intrigue you. They remind you that darkness itself has beauty. Every flicker of the candle tells a story of shadow and glow, of hidden and revealed, of stillness and motion. You breathe in, the shadows draw close. You breathe out, the light expands again. Each breath becomes part of the dance. Each breath connects you to this quiet rhythm. You notice how the flame does not fight the shadows. It allows them. It accepts them. They belong to the same dance. This realization settles gently within you. Your own shadows, the worries, the doubts, the unspoken thoughts, do not need to be feared. They too can soften in the presence of light. They too can move gracefully when held in calm awareness. The candle continues to burn. Its golden glow spreads warmth across the room, and the shadows respond. sometimes long and stretching, sometimes small and fleeting, but always moving, always alive. You see beauty in their dance. You see mist. You see truth. For what is light without shadow? And what is shadow without light? Together, they create balance. Together, they create depth. Together, they create a story that could not exist with only one. Your mind softens with this thought. The things you once called darkness inside yourself, they too are part of your dance. They shape you. They move with you. They teach you where the light can shine brightest. The room feels alive with this balance. The candle's glow paints every surface with warmth. The shadows bend and bow in graceful motion. You are surrounded by a harmony of opposites. Your body sinks deeper into rest. Your breath remains calm, steady, soft. You are no longer only watching the dance. You are part of it. Light and shadow move through you as well. Your glow, your stillness, your depth, your fears, your hopes, your quiet flame. All of it belongs. All of it dances together. The candle bends again. Shadows shift once more. And you feel a gentle truth settle within you. That darkness is not your enemy. It is your partner. It is what makes the light so beautiful. You breathe this in. You breathe it out. And with every breath, the dance continues. The shadows swirl quietly along the walls. The flame glows steady in the center. And you rest, embraced by both. The dance of light and shadow softens. The movements grow slower, gentler. The candle steadies itself once more. The flame rises tall and calm. It no longer flickers wildly. It rests. It glows. The room quiets with it. Shadows retreat to the edges. The air becomes still again, as if everything has settled into peace. You notice the flame's calm presence, how it simply exists, not forcing, not striving, just being. Its glow is steady now, warm, unshaken. The flame seems to whisper. Peace does not come from control. It comes from surrender. You breathe in slowly. You feel that peace enter your chest. You breathe out softly, and your body loosens further. The flame holds itself so gently, yet so firmly. A quiet reminder that strength is not always loud. Sometimes it is this, a soft glow that never wavers. Your thoughts begin to fade, not gone, but quiet. They drift like smoke, rising, dissolving. The stillness of the flame guides them into silence. The room is hushed. The world feels far away. All that remains is this flame, this glow, this calm presence. You let yourself lean into it, as though leaning into the arms of stillness itself. It holds you without touch, and it cradles you without words, how it soothes you without effort. The flame is not loud, how it does not shout for attention, and yet you cannot look away, how its quietness is powerful. Its stillness is alive. You realize this is what peace feels like, not the absence of shadows, not the end of movement, but the calm center, the place where all things can rest. You feel this calm within yours. Elf. deep in your breath, deep in your chest, a place that glows softly, always steady. The candle has shown you this truth, that within you too lives a quiet flame, always burning, always waiting to guide you back to peace. The stillness deepens, the shadows settle, even time itself seems to slow. You breathe with the flame. Inhale, steady glow. Exhale, deeper rest. Each breath carries you further into calm. Your body feels heavy now, but in a gentle way, as though you are sinking into safety, as though the earth itself holds you as steady as the flame. Your mind quiets, your spirit softens. All that remains is presence. All that remains is peace. The candle continues to glow, unmoving, steady, strong in its stillness. It becomes less a flame, more a symbol, a reminder that peace is always within reach. You let this truth cradle you. You let it settle into your heart. You let the quiet flame guide you deeper. The room rests. The shadows rest. The flame rests. And you, too, rest in its calm embrace. The flame continues to glow. Steady, calm, quiet. And now its light begins to reach farther, beyond the center of the room, beyond the floor beneath it. The glow expands softly across the walls. At first, it is faint, just a golden shimmer brushing gently at the edges. But slowly, steadily, the glow spreads wider. Each wall touched by light, each surface softened. What was once shadow-filled begins to reveal itself. The walls that seemed endless are now clear. You can see their shape, their texture, their quiet strength. The light does not rush. It does not force. It simply expands in its own time, in its own way. You breathe with it. Inhale. The glow grows. Exhale. The glow settles deeper. The room feels larger now, not because it has changed, but because light has given it life. The golden warmth paints every corner. The walls no longer hide. They shine gently, reflecting the flame's embrace. You notice how the light transforms even the smallest details. A crack in the wall becomes a gentle line of gold. A shadow in the corner becomes a soft curve of silver dark. Imperfections dissolve into beauty under the candle's glow, and you realize this is what light does. It does not erase what is there. It transforms it. It shows beauty even in the places once hidden. Your heart feels this truth deeply. Your own hidden spaces, the ones you thought too dark, too flawed, are not erased by light. They are made gentle. They are made whole. They are made part of your beauty. The walls glow brighter now. The room itself feels alive, as though breathing with you. Every surface holds a touch of warmth. Every shadow has softened into a companion. The flame's light stretches farther still. It seems to reach beyond the walls, as if the glow is not limited to this room alone, as if it wishes to touch everything, everything around you, everything within you. You close your eyes, and even then the glow remains, not only behind your eyelids, but in your chest, in your breath, in your very being. The candle's light is not only around you, It is within you, expanding, reaching, softly touching every part of who you are. And like the walls of the room, you too are revealed, not hidden, not broken, but bathed in gentle light. You breathe deeper now. The air feels golden. The silence feels alive. The room feels like a sanctuary. You rest in this glow. You allow it to spread further. You allow it to touch places you have not seen before. And with each breath, you understand that the flame's gift is not just light. It is acceptance. It is transformation. It is love made visible. The candle glows. The walls shine. The shadows soften. And within it all, you rest in peace. The flame glows steadily. Its light has reached the walls. It has softened the shadows. It has revealed beauty in hidden places. Now, you begin to notice something new. The flame feels familiar, as though you have seen it before, not outside, but within. You breathe slowly. Inhale, the glow rises. Exhale, the glow settles deeper. And with each breath, you realize the flame you are watching lives inside you too. It has always been there, even when the room felt dark, even when shadows seemed endless. The inner flame never left. Sometimes it flickers. Sometimes it hides beneath the weight of thoughts, but it never disappears. It waits, patient, steady, silent. You place a hand gently over your chest, and in the stillness you feel it, a quiet warmth beneath your skin, a soft glow rising and falling with your breath. The candle before you becomes a mirror, showing you what has always been true, that within your heart there is a light, small perhaps, but strong, always present. You close your eyes for a moment, and you see it more clearly. A tiny flame resting inside your chest, its glow spilling into every corner of your being. It moves with your breath. Inhale, the flame brightens. Exhale, the flame steadies. A rhythm, a gentle dance, and just like the candle on the table, your inner flame is quiet. It does not fight. It does not demand. It simply glows. A whisper rises within you, not a voice of words, but of presence. It says, "You carry the light you seek. You are never without it." The words settle deep in your heart. You realize, too, that even in the darkest times, this flame has been there, guiding you quietly, keeping you alive, keeping you whole. You breathe again, slowly, gently, deeply, and with each breath, the flame grows brighter, not overwhelming, not blinding, just steady, just true. You feel warmth spreading through you, down your arms, into your hands, through your chest, into your legs, down to your feet. The inner flame fills every part of you, and you realize the light outside and the light inside are the same, reflections of one another, reminders that what you seek has always been within. The candle before you continues to glow, but now you do not depend on it, for its flame lives in you. Its peace is your peace. Its strength is your strength. You rest in this truth. You breathe in the flame. You breathe out, calm, and with each passing moment, you know you are light, you are peace, you are whole. The candle glows, your inner flame glows, and together they guide you deeper into stillness. The flame glows softly. The room is warm. Your heart is steady. And yet, the shadows still remain. They do not vanish completely. They linger along the walls, quiet, present. You look at them again, but now they do not frighten you. They are no longer heavy, no longer strange. The candle's light has changed them, softened them, turned them into companions. They move with the flame. They breathe with the room. And in this stillness, you realize something. Light and shadow are not enemies. They are partners. They belong together. Without shadow, light would not be seen. Without light, shadow would not exist. They define one another. They give each other meaning. You breathe into this truth. Slow inhale, gentle exhale. Your body loosens as though something deep inside has let go. You no longer resist the shadows. You no longer push them away. Instead, you welcome them. You see them for what they are. Quiet reminders of contrast. Spaces that allow the flame to glow brighter. The room becomes whole. Light and shadow together. Peace and stillness together. Nothing missing, nothing out of place. And within you, the same truth awakens. Your light lives beside your shadows. Your strengths live beside your struggles. Your joy lives beside your sorrow. One does not erase the other, and one does not weaken the other. Together, they make you complete. You breathe gently into your chest, and you whisper inwardly, "It is all part of me, and it is all welcome." The shadows along the wall seem to nod in agreement. The candle flickers softly as though smiling. The ding rests in balance, darkness and light, hand in hand. You feel this balance deep within, a soft acceptance, a tender wholeness, knowing that nothing needs to be fought, nothing needs to be hidden. Every shadow within you is softened by light. Every light within you is deepened by shadow. Together, they create harmony. The flame continues to glow. Its light moves with grace. Its shadows dance with beauty. And you sit in the center of it all, a witness to the embrace, a part of the embrace. You are the meeting place of both. Darkness, light, silence, breath, all here, all whole. You close your eyes, and even in the darkness behind them, you see the glow. You feel it resting in your chest. You sense it surrounding you. You know it is always there. The flame teaches you this. You are not just the light. You are not just the shadow. You are both, and both are beautiful. You rest in this truth. You breathe it in. You let it wash over you like gentle waves. Light, shadow, peace, wholeness. The candle glows, the shadows dance, and you rest in the embrace of both. The flame has glowed. It has steadied. It has spread light across the walls. It has revealed the balance of shadow and brightness. Now it rests, not gone, not dim, but calm. Its light has done its work. The room feels whole. The air feels gentle. Your heart feels at peace. You sit quietly, breathing with the flame. Inhale, steady glow. Exhale, deeper calm. The rhythm carries you, soft and slow. The candle reminds you of something simple, that even the smallest light can guide you, that even in deep darkness a single flame is enough. You do not need to burn like the sun. You do not need to be without shadow. You only need to let your inner flame glow. Quietly, gently, steadily, you place your hand once more on your chest, and you feel it, that small, steady warmth inside. Your own guiding light. It has always been here. It will always be here, even when you forget, even when shadows surround you. The candle before you has only reminded you of what you already carry, that inner flame, that quiet strength, that eternal glow. The shadows along the wall seem softer now. They rest in harmony with the light. They no longer need to be fought. They are part of the stillness, part of the whole. You breathe into this moment, slow, deep, and you feel yourself sinking deeper into peace. Your body grows heavier, safe and supported. Your mind grows quieter, thoughts dissolving into silence. The candle flickers one last time, a gentle dance as if bowing, as if offering its final gift. And then the glow steadies again, soft, warm, eternal. You realize that whether your eyes are open or closed, whether the candle burns or fades, the flame will remain with you, because it lives within you. You carry it now, in your breath, or in your chest, in your spirit. A soft whisper rises inside you, gentle as the flame itself. You are light, you are peace, you are whole. You rest in this truth. You let it cradle you. You let it guide you into stillness. The candle glows. The room rests. The shadows soften. And you drift into the deep embrace of peace. If sleep comes now, let it come gently. If silence deepens, let it hold you. You are safe. You are guided. You are whole. The candle has given its gift, not only light for the room, but light for your heart. And that light will remain wherever you go. Rest now. Rest in the glow. Rest in the flame within. As the story fades into silence, may its whispers stay with you, guiding your heart gently onward. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more calming tales and timeless wisdom. Thank you.